Hello and welcome back to my channel IQD to USD Iraq's monetary reform. A deep dive into the Iraqi dinar's future and economic transformation. The long-awaited monetary reform of the Iraqi dinar is finally taking shape, with several key developments unfolding. Recent reports indicate that Iraq is making significant strides in stabilizing its economy, modernizing its banking system, and positioning itself for a potential currency revaluation. With the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, and the US Treasury holding high-level discussions, financial experts and investors are closely watching every move. The reform is expected to address crucial topics such as exchange rate adjustments, currency stability, and Iraq's role in the international financial system. This article provides an in-depth look at these ongoing changes, what they mean for Iraq's economy, and whether the long-speculated Iraqi dinar revaluation, RV, is on the horizon. 1. The importance of Iraq's monetary reform. Iraq has been working for years to rebuild its financial system after decades of economic instability, wars, and international sanctions. The country's economy has long been tied to oil revenues, and while this provides strong financial backing, it has also made Iraq vulnerable to global oil price fluctuations. The monetary reform aims to stabilize the Iraqi dinar, IQD, enhance banking infrastructure, increase foreign investments, improve Iraq's global financial standing, facilitate economic diversification. These changes are not only crucial for Iraq's internal economic stability, but also for its position in the global market. Countries like the US, China, and European nations are closely monitoring Iraq's financial reforms, given the country's potential as an economic powerhouse in the Middle East. 2. High-level meetings with the US Treasury and CBI. One of the most critical updates comes from a well-placed Iraqi banking insider who has revealed details of a key meeting between the Central Bank of Iraq and the US Treasury. Why this meeting matters. This meeting, held over 2 days, Thursday and Friday, is being broadcast to all commercial and private banks across Iraq. The topics being discussed include the current exchange rate of the Iraqi dinar, new currency policies, and international financial regulations, the role of Iraq's banking system in the global economy, steps toward de-dollarization and greater dinar adoption. The fact that the US Treasury is involved signals international support for Iraq's financial reform. Many experts believe that this could be the final step before major monetary changes take place. The speculation around an Iraqi dinar revaluation, RV. For years, there has been widespread speculation about a potential revaluation, RV, of the Iraqi dinar. Investors and financial analysts have long debated whether the CBI would adjust the exchange rate to reflect Iraq's true economic strength. Currently, the dinar is trading at 1,310 Iraqi dinars per US dollar. While this represents a controlled rate, many believe that Iraq is preparing for a currency shift that could significantly increase the value of the dinar. What are the possibilities? There are 3 main scenarios regarding the dinar's future. 1. Revaluation, RV. This would mean a substantial increase in the dinar's value against the US dollar. Some speculate that the new rate could be between 1 USD equals 1 IQD or 1 USD equals 3 IQD, aligning it with historical levels before Iraq's economy was disrupted. Second, gradual float. The CBI might allow the dinar to gradually appreciate by adopting a managed float system. This would enable market forces to determine the exchange rate over time. Third, no immediate change. Iraq might maintain the current exchange rate until further economic reforms are in place. This would be a more conservative approach but could ensure long-term stability. While many investors are hopeful for an RV, there is no official confirmation from the CBI regarding an immediate change. However, the increasing pressure from international institutions suggests that a shift is likely in the near future. 4. Iraq's oil exports and economic stability. A major factor in Iraq's monetary reform is its oil industry. Iraq is the second-largest oil producer in the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, and its oil revenues form a significant portion of the national budget. Recent developments in oil exports. According to reports, Iraq's oil exports are resuming earlier than expected, with shipments set to begin next week. This is a positive sign for the economy because increased oil exports mean higher government revenue, more foreign exchange reserves to support the dinar, a stronger position for economic reforms. With oil prices remaining stable, Iraq is in a better position to support a stronger dinar and implement long-term financial policies. 5. Banking modernization and Iraq's global standing. A critical aspect of Iraq's financial reform is the modernization of its banking system. For years, Iraq's financial institutions struggled with outdated systems and lacked the infrastructure to support large-scale transactions. However, major improvements have been made. Implementation of digital banking technologies, increased transparency and regulatory reforms, strengthened financial ties with international banks, recognition of Iraq's banking progress. In a positive development, Iraq's National Bank has received recognition for its outstanding performance. International institutions, including Citibank, have acknowledged Iraq's efforts to enhance financial services, making it more attractive for foreign investments. This progress indicates that Iraq is preparing for a full-fledged economic transformation, which could lead to a new exchange rate for the dinar. 6th, international pressure and sanctions concerns. While Iraq is making economic progress, there are also external pressures shaping its financial policies. Washington's warning to Iraq. Recently, the U.S. government issued a final warning to Iraq, urging it to implement key financial reforms without further delay. Washington's concerns revolve around Iraq's financial ties with Iran, the use of the U.S. dollar in transactions, the need for stronger anti-money laundering policies, potential sanctions and their impact. There are reports that the U.S. is considering imposing sanctions on certain Iraqi political figures and groups with ties to Iran. If such sanctions are implemented, they could impact Iraq's ability to conduct international trade, the strength of its financial institutions, investor confidence in Iraq's economy. Iraq must balance its political relationships while ensuring that its economic reforms continue without disruption. 7. What's next? Preparing for major changes. With so many moving pieces, Iraq's monetary future is entering a crucial phase. The next few weeks and months will be key in determining whether we see an official announcement on a new dinar exchange rate, further banking and financial sector improvements, stronger ties with international markets. Key takeaways. Iraq's monetary reform is progressing, with high-level meetings shaping the future of the dinar. Oil exports resuming ahead of schedule will provide further economic strength. Banking modernization is a crucial step in Iraq's global economic integration. International pressure and potential sanctions could influence Iraq's next financial moves. The possibility of a revaluation, RV, or gradual float remains a topic of debate. The coming months will determine whether Iraq is truly on the path to a financial transformation or if more work needs to be done before a major currency change occurs. Final thoughts. A historic moment for Iraq's economy. Iraq is at a crossroads. The pieces are falling into place for a new era of economic stability, but challenges remain. With major financial institutions, international partners, and economic experts watching closely, Iraq's next moves will be critical. For those invested in Iraq's future, now is the time to stay informed. The momentum is building, and the long wait for monetary reform may soon come to an end. Whether the dinar sees a revaluation, a managed float, or remains stable for now, Iraq is undoubtedly moving toward a stronger financial future.